Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Metropolis Radio, and for the final video of the day, we are discussing Marvel wants to appeal to kids born after Iron Man with What If. Marvel hopes its new animated anthology series, What If, may provide a path into the MCU for new, younger fans born after Iron Man. Now, I've already gone over my grievances with, What If, just based on the trailers, and I get it. I think the show released either today on the 12th or yesterday on August 11th. I don't remember. I really don't care. When I personally lost interest in the show after Tom Hiddleston came out and basically said, "Hey, this What If series is going to set up Phase 4, aka aka Marvel Studios wants to canonize an anthology series that should not be canonized." But let's get into this article here before I tangent on for too long. Marvel is hoping its new series, What If, will provide a path into the Marvel Cinematic Universe for younger fans born after Iron Man. What If is Marvel Studios' first venture into an animated show, taking its title and concept from the comics of the same name. The original What If comics imagine hypothetical Marvel storylines, swapping out major characters and plot lines and dropping them into different parts of the universe. One of the more famous What If comics I can think of off the top of my head is What If Daredevil Killed Kingpin? And I know that there's plenty more What If comics, but I honestly, right now, just can't think of any more off the top of my head. But I'm going to go into, I'm going back into this article. The show deals with questions like, what if Peggy Carter was Captain America? Or what if Guardians of the Galaxy Star-Lord was actually T'Challa/Black Panther? The series has largely managed to maintain the original actors from the MCU films as the voices of What If characters, stars reprising their roles including Sam Jackson's Nick Fury, Haley Atwell as Peggy Carter, Sebastian Stan as Bucky Barnes, Jeremy Renner, Clint Barton/Hawkeye, Toby Jones, Arnim Zola, and the late Chadwick Boseman as T'Challa/Black Panther. There are some notable absences, however, as Scarlett Johansson, Natasha Romanoff/Black Widow. Well, that would have been really funny if they got her to voice Black Widow now that she is currently suing them. That would be insane. That would have just been insanely funny. Robert Downey Jr., Tony Stark/Iron Man, and Chris Evans, Steve Rogers/Captain America do not appear in season 1. What If arrived on Disney Plus August 11th, but has already been renewed for season 2. Yeah, it was renewed for a second season long before the first season even released. So I was right. It did release on the 11th. That was only about a day off, but who cares? However, What If isn't simply fan service for those already loyal to the MCU. According to a recent interview given by Marvel head of streaming television animation, Brad Winderbaum, to The Hollywood Reporter, the creators are hoping that the animated shows like What If are a gateway to reaching younger people who weren't born when Iron Man was released in 2008. Marvel's approach to What If makes a lot of sense. Since it's not anchored to the established reality of the MCU, newer and younger viewers will have a chance to simply enjoy the characters and plotlines on the show without prior knowledge of how the story should pan out. What's more, the series may also prompt new viewers to explore the MCU after watching season 1, curious to see the original versions of What If's reimagined reality. For example, viewers who only see the show's hypothetical Captain Carter may want to delve into Marvel's Captain America catalog, while the Star-Lord as T'Challa plot may bring a new audience to both Guardians of the Galaxy and Black Panther. For those who enjoy the studio's move in animation, there is more good news. What If is by no means the only animated series in the works for Marvel. It's clear the company is hoping to break new fruitful ground with the show, opening the door for similar projects in the future. In the meantime, there is What If Season 2 to look forward to, and that's how the article ends. And I'm actually okay with this idea that, hey, What If is actually a gateway into the MCU for the younger viewers and newer viewers coming in. And I've always said this, like, this was going to be the problem with the MCU at some point, is that it's gotten so big and there's so many things in it, not just from how many movies have released now. With Black Widow, I think marks 24 movies, 3 Disney Plus shows, What If making the 4th, with a lot more coming down the pipeline. At some point, where are you going to start? If you're someone who's coming into this brand new, do you really want to start all the way from the beginning? Probably not. It's like, I clearly came in way too late, so I'm not even going to bother watching it. If Marvel Studios' What If serves as that gateway drug into the MCU, and it does, and it's successful in turning some people who would not have seen the MCU films otherwise into watching those movies, then yes, I would consider the show a success. My only problem is it sounds like that they want to canonize What If instead of just leaving it as an anthology, instead of leaving it as an anthology and keeping it non-canonical as the title implies. And guys, I'm going to go ahead and end it right here because I've gone on in the past about my thoughts on What If many times, and I know I'm clearly treading over old ground. So if you stuck around this long, thanks so much for doing so. And if you guys have been following me for long enough, you know I'm terrible at ending these things, so I will just see you guys next time.